Welcome back. It is now 8:39. Healthcare sign-up begins this upcoming Sunday under the Affordable Care Act. And the process can be confusing for those shopping for insurance for the first time. We're going to help you navigate through that. Jarvis, Leigh, the Vice President of Network Management at Aetna, is here. So he's obviously versed on this and knows a little thing or two to help us out here. You have a few tips you want to share with us. One of them is understanding the terminology is important, right?
I do, yes. You mentioned that there are going to be tens of thousands of people selecting plans within the next couple of days. And it is very confusing and can probably even be intimidating for some. So we want to give some tips to make the process a lot easier and simpler. And hopefully in the end, you end up with a plan that meets your needs and needs of your family.
Absolutely. All right. You want to start with the first one here is the terminology. That can be a little confusing for people,
It can be a little confusing, and hopefully some of it will sound familiar. So the first term here is deductible.
Okay.
So that is the amount of money you'll pay out of pocket before your insurance plan kicks in and starts paying. So that's going to be familiar to folks who have a car insurance policy, for example. Deductible you pay first, the insurance plan pays next.
Okay, next
Copay.
tip?
So copay is a fixed amount that you pay each time you access certain services. So for example, each time you see a primary care physician, you pay a copay. Each time you have a prescription filled, you pay a copay.
Correct.
The next term is a premium. So that is the amount you pay for your coverage. So either you pay it directly to the health plan or you pay your percentage through your employee plan.
Sure, that's what gets taken out of your check.
Correct.
As paying toward that. Okay.
Right. And then the last term is a healthcare savings account. So this is a tax-exempt savings account that you can draw from to pay for qualified covered healthcare services. And obviously there's some tax benefits to having an HSA.
Sure. Okay. Make a list is your next tip, right?
Correct. Yes. Make a list. Understand what your healthcare needs are now and what you expect them to be in the near future. So, for example, if you know you're going to have surgery, for example, you're not going to have a child. These are things you want to factor in when you're selecting your plan. Some of these consumer plans are very customized to individual needs. So, for example, if you have diabetes, one of the Aetna plans that will be offered in our consumer portfolio of plans is a diabetes plan specifically for individuals' needs with diabetic services.
Okay. So I guess marriage would fall into that when you're talking about thinking ahead of what your needs might be.
Right,
because you might have to have a spouse under your plan, right?
So what's new in your life? What's happened recently that will play into your decision? Have you gotten married? Have you retired? Have you had a child? I mentioned that before. These things could factor into what kind of coverage you need, and you want to select a plan that best fits your particular needs.
And really quickly, you talk about learn from the past. What do you mean by that?
Well, now is an opportunity for each open enrollment. It's an opportunity for you to look back at what you liked and did not like about your prior plan. So here's an opportunity for you to pick the plan that you wish you had.
Yeah, you could tweak a little bit based on kind of how things went in the last year. Very good tips, and there's quite a few more that you wanted to share with us. We're out of time, though. Hopefully we can get it posted on our website, because it's just so important to be well-versed and knowledgeable as best as you can, right?
Absolutely,
before you make a decision.
Thank you so much
Good
for having
stuff.
me.
Thank you, Jarvis.
Thank you.
Let's go to meteorologist Al Conklin now.